All right, all right. I tell you, I was having technical difficulties on my personal page, but I didn't want to disappoint anyone. Excuse me, I got to drink some of this tea. That is so good. It is Bengal spice, if you want to know. But let me adjust this a little bit more so you can see me. But I wanted to get this information out to you. So I'm doing it on my personal page. I will be posting this on my fan page, JL Bumbrey Anti-Guru Marketing. So you'll be able to catch it on there. And I'll put all the information because I had a lot of stuff I wanted to share with you, but I just could not get the live to work on my fan page. So I'm going to go forward with this. If anybody comes on here, please share this. Let everybody know that I'm live and on my personal page. But the first thing we want to talk about, as the title suggests, secret number 19, copywriting secret number 19 is the hardest draft you will ever write. And of course, the hardest draft you'll ever write is the first one. But, you don't have to feel intimidated by that. Once you get that first draft written, it'll always be easier for you to continue to write. But, I know what happens. You sit down in front of the computer, you stare at the screen, and you're just blinking, and you're like, okay, I don't know how am I going to do this? So the answer is you have to write in chunks. And what that means is that everything that you write, whether it's a sales letter, a video sales letter, you're writing an email, there are sections in every component. There are components to each thing. And what you need to do is break down each of those components. Now, we talked about some of this stuff in some earlier lessons. What some of these pieces are they'll be your headlines. They're going to be your bullet points for your sales letters. There's going to be, and this is the model that you want to have. You want to have a headline, you want to have bullet points, and then you want to introduce yourself. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to start talking about whatever problem that your product or service has a solution for. And then after that, you want to agitate that problem. So I want to give you an example from the book exactly. Wait a minute, I got to get some tea. Oh man, that is so good. This is Celestial Seasonings tea or seasonings or whatever that thing is. But it's called Bengal Spice. Got to get you some. But an example would be, let's say that you have a course that teaches an aggressive dog. Like say you have an aggressive dog. So not you have an aggressive dog, but you have a product that helps a person with an aggressive dog. So, you got your massive headline, like I can teach your dog to act right in 2 hours or whatever, to get their attention. Then you've got some bullet points talking about the benefits, not the features, because people don't care about the features of your product. They care about how it's going to benefit them. So you put the benefits in and make those bullet points. Then you introduce yourself. And then, okay, so you got this problem. So you got an aggressive dog. And then you want to agitate that problem, because you can use copy like, okay, so you got an aggressive dog. You want to take care of that because you would hate for a neighbor to get bitten by your dog, which is going to cost you money. You're going to have to pay for their hospital bills. It can really be an expensive thing. So then you present your solution. But no worries. I have this dog training course that you can get for whatever, and it will solve that problem. You teach your dog to be non-aggressive, yada, yada, yada. So that's the components of a sales letter. You could switch that out with an email. Of course, you're going to have your headline. You're also going to have, you want to talk about their problem. You want to have calls to action. I forgot that, especially back in the sales letter. But one thing you want to start doing that's going to help you with this is you're going to, hey Sandra, thanks for coming on. You want to create you a swipe file. And what a swipe file is remember before I talked about you need to have a marketer's eye. So When you look at other people's sales letters, when you look at other people's video sales letter, when you read their emails, if you're in, if you're a marketer or even if you're a business person, you come across this kind of stuff all the time. And what you want to do is keep a file in your computer that you can access when you pull up your word processing program to start writing your letters or your emails or whatever you're doing. And you just start keeping a file of all of those things. If you see a sales letter, say you were buying something, look at the process. Look at how they're writing their letter and take some notes, or even do a screen share and just save the whole thing and then write it down later, especially with video sales letters. When you get emails from other marketers or from other businesses, look at how they're writing and keep notes of that. And you keep all that stuff in a file. So when you get ready to start writing your sales letters, your video sales letters, your emails, your Facebook posts, then you can have a list of samples of models that you can choose from. So again, let's go over this thing. You want to write in chunks. So you don't want to sit there and say you got to put the whole thing together at one time. Maybe you just sit down and you think about the headline. And then the next thing you think about the bullet points. And then you want to write your intro. That should be hard. You know who you are. The next thing is you want to talk about their problem, agitate their problem, give them a solution, and then give them a call to action on what you want them to do next. The other thing is start. If you don't have a swipe file, create you a file, a folder in your computer or on your phone or however you want to keep it, and start keeping track of other sales letters that you come across, other video sales letters, other emails, looking at other your competition's posts, and start gleaning from that. And that'll give you models that you can use to get you started writing that first draft. Because remember, that first draft is always the hardest. But as soon as you get that draft written, keep that in a file as well. You can always refer back to it, and it will give you a model that you can use. Again, I was going to share with you some other information. Again, if you haven't picked up this book, Copywriting Secrets, of course, it's backwards now because I'm using my phone. You can get a free copy of this. I will leave a link in the comments if you're interested in picking up a copy, so you can follow along. Again, there are 31 copywriting secrets in here. We're on number 19 today. I think the last time we did 14. If you're new and you haven't seen this video series, go back to my fan page. That's JL Bumbrey, Anti-Guru Marketing. All of those lives are in on that page, and you can refer back to them because I talk about headlines in one. I talk about bullet points. So there's a lot of information that you can get out of this book. But if you just want to refer back to the videos, you can do that. Again, I was going to talk to you about I've been busy the last couple of months working on a product, and I'm all about sales funnels and advertising and marketing, and I've created a course that I'm going to be releasing soon. But the main thing is I wanted to show you my promotional video because it was so cool. But also, I did upload that video to my fan page. So if you want to take a look at that, go over to JL Bumbrey JL Bumbrey Anti-Guru Marketing, and check out the video. It's sitting right there at the top, and you can check that out. Now, if you want to get on an early bird list and get an introductory price, next week when I come on live, hopefully we have no problems. I'll give you the opportunity to be able to be one of the first people to try out this product. And again, what it is, I call it the Anti-Guru Marketing Method. And basically, you're going to be learning how to do Facebook ads, how to set them up, some of my best practices. You're also going to learn how to do YouTube video ads, which is really, I suggest is something that you want to learn because YouTube is the #2 search engine on the planet. And only other search engine that beats it out is Google, but Google owns YouTube. And so you can reach a lot of people. And I've said this for the last 2 years. We are moving from other forms of information and how we digest our information to video. I think it's almost 85-90% of all content is consumed in video form. So if you're not making videos, you need to. Getting a YouTube channel is free. Again, the advertising on it is very cheap, but that's in a nutshell. And then also I'm going to be giving you some of my best practices. You're going to get access to unique sales funnels. So it's going to be a lot of information and a lot of good stuff that you can get out of this course. But again, I haven't released it yet. We're getting the final things together. And on Monday next week, I'll give you the date, and I'll give all of you who come on here live, I'll give you the opportunity to pick it up first and check it out. But that's pretty much all that I've got for you today. I really am sorry that I wasn't able to show you everything that I wanted to show you. But again, I'm going to post this video on my page, and the promo video for my new product is over on my fan page. Check that out. Go to JL Bumbrey Anti-Guru Marketing. You can check that out. I'm going to leave a link in the description of this video after I finish it, where you can get a free copy of Copywriting Secrets. You really should get this book, because copywriting is one of the #1 skills that help you in your business, more so than some of the other things that people will tell you. If you don't know how to write good copy, again, you got sales letters, you got emails, all of these things that you communicate with people. And if you learn the science of neurolinguistics, which is what this is, it actually helps you to write in a way that motivates people to take the action that you want them to take. So again, I appreciate you coming on. If this information has been valuable to you, you found it helpful, and you think it could help somebody else, please share the video. I always look forward to your comments, and we will see you again next Monday. Later.